Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be continuing just about where I left off from the last video. Um, I remember I had to fill a vial and my questie was telling me to go over here. I actually had to go up here and then I fished up a few quest items and then hearthed back here. So I'm going to be turning in that quest that I had to fish up those items for. Did you find any electropellers? I'll need them if I'm to continue my research on duck decoys. I can't believe it. You found them. You are the best fisherman I've ever seen. Thank you, Lunacy. And here, take these. Although you're so good you probably don't need them. They will help you with your fishing. And then I have a couple over here. The principal source, that was the other one I had to work on and fill it from the waterfall. You are the one that Cenarian Circle and Moonglade sent? That's wonderful. We've quite the crisis on our hands here regarding the poor deer, and we're happy for all the help we can get. Do you have the sample of water that Dendrite Starblaze said you'd have? He notified me that you'd draw one so we could work on a cure together. Loon, this water is disgusting. No wonder the deer are sick. Something is polluting the water, and in turn corrupting Darkshore's entire water table. Sick deer have been seen all over the area, and not just by the river. While this water is most likely a primary source of the sickness spreading, there's something else at work here. This water, believe it or not, will help us formulate a cure. While I research this water, I need some items to formulate a cure. Gathering the cure. The water will serve as the base of the curative salve I'll make for the deer. For curative properties, I need some earth root. Herbalists know how to find it, so if we're unlucky and you aren't one, you'll need to find one to help us out. Finally, for potency, I need some lunar fungus. Find lunar fungal blooms is easy enough. They're all over the place in caves, just to the east of here. Moonkin reside in the caves, and they're irritable as of late, so be careful. So, I think all of my earth roots are in the bank right now. So I might be able to find some. The Blackwood Corrupted. The Talisman of Corruption is a sinister device that only serves to prevent the balance of nature. When you obtain this item from whatever satyr is tormenting the furbolgs and bring it to me for disposal, we will have won a great victory this day. We have just begun this war to reclaim our forest from the forces of corruption, but a battle this day has been won. Lunacy, the people of Aberdeen owe you a debt of gratitude that will never be easily repaid. Please accept this along with our thanks. What we have learned here today may one day free our furbolg friends from the shackles of torment permanently. Oh, I meant to equip that. I actually got it from a dungeon. And right before recording this, I finally hit a high enough level to equip it. So, it looks like everything I can turn in here. I'm debating if I want to just go grab some earth root from the bank, which I might. I may. Depends what I find on my journey out to do the other quests. I think this is one here. Nope. Oh, I have to grab quite a few of them. I think I have to go to each cave. Try not to pull any unnecessary mobs. Oh, whoops. I like how it's just called Moonkin. Very, not generic. But guys, I'm one of you. I'm one of you. Don't worry about me just grabbing these mushrooms. It's fine. There's some Mage Royal. I actually need that. No. Somebody else got it first. I'll go destroy that seal. I'll probably just grab earth root from my bank. Hopefully I have enough. I will keep an eye out for it though on my mini map. What level is she? 20? There's an earth root. I think there's like there's a high level or higher level herb spawn somewhere around here. I can't remember what it is though. I think it's bruiseweed. Wait, what was that? Yeah, it's the bruiseweed. Let me quick grab this earth root. Nice. that should be all the earth root I need. There's another mage royal. Please tell me that's a briar thorn. Yes. And then I'll circle back for the bruiseweed. I think right now for my alchemy I need mostly bruiseweed and briarthorn. Oh, that flame is right here to destroy that seal. Perfect. And I'll try and get some of these. What is it? Grizzled and elder moonstalkers. Can press the right button. So should be around here that I start seeing them. Although I don't see really anything up here other than the Grove of the Ancients on the other side of the river. There we go. Oh, somebody's in the area. Probably doing the same quest. Oh, he actually hit me with a stun. We might as well just kill both of them, since they're both gonna pull no matter what. Perfect. Now I have to kill a bunch of the Moonstalker sires. I haven't seen a whole lot of them. More bears, though. That's the quarry that I already went in. Should I jump down and try and farm up the quest? Oh, wool cloth. I could have used that a while ago. I actually think there's a couple nice herbs down here. I forgot that that book did that. I should stop at the Grove of the Ancients before I come down here too seriously for that quest, since I know they send me on a quest down here. I did get Lifeblood rank 2 though. Okay, awesome. It automatically updates it on my action bar. I love that. I forgot that there's this quest as well. Deary Loon's Escape. Help! I was wandering around the Master's glaive, and these dirty cultists surrounded me. Luckily, I'm good at hiding. Can you help me out of here? And I need to send word to my sister Thyrsil that I'm all right. She's in Ashenvale to the south, at the shrine of Asina. So I gotta escort her out of here, which isn't a problem. I should buff her up. Which fortunately I took out most of the enemies that she would be interacting with. I was hoping I would have a nice streak of luck and have that item drop that starts the quest. Any minute. I can make it the rest of the way, Lunacy. Thanks. And off she goes. So, I guess I'll come over here and look for some Moonstalker sires. I think some spawn over. Oh. I think I'm thinking of a different spot. I am surprised that that mob ran off. Usually it's just humanoids. that run off like that when they're low on health. Dang, I don't see any other ones. Oh, here's one. Supposedly there's a quest over here. Oh, hey, Earthroot. Here we go. You're really tucked away back here. One shot, one kill. I was traveling to Aberdeen with an important message when I was attacked by the furblog Marosh and his trackers. During the attack, I was poisoned, leaving me barely able to stand. I can make an antidote, but it will take me time before it is ready. I would ask that you defend me until I can apply the antidote. I will aid you with my bow as best I can. Should we survive, I will be able to deliver my message to Aberdeen while you speak with Onaya at Mistra's post to inform her of this incident. So I have to protect her. I'll buff her up. Wait, did you hear that? Something approaches from the west. I'm not sure why or how. It's a more powerful version of my own spell. I must have had a different buff on me from somebody else when I cast it last time. It's a shame that they don't drop loot. Jeez, I only got one Moonstalker quest drop. Praise a loon. I don't know if I could have survived the day without you, friend. My leg feels much better now. The remedy must be working. If you will excuse me, I must go report to my superiors about what has transpired here. Please speak with Sentinel Onaya at Mistra's post in Ashenvale. She will see to it that you are properly rewarded for your bravery this day. Oops. Maybe more are respawning? Since I had like a 3-minute break there. Here we go. Here's a couple. Oh, but they're together. It's a shame that they don't both drop their own loot. What is that? Is that part of Ashenvale? Oh yeah, I know where that is. Which I will actually have to go over there at some point for a quest. And grab this mage royal real quick. One more. Oh, bruiseweed. Oh, but it's down there. You know what? I think I'm gonna go get it anyways. Oops. And then there's another mage royal. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize what part I was in. I thought I was over here when I dropped in. Hmm. I feel like other people are probably trying to do the same quest. A lot of bears. I don't need the silver leaf. Perfect. Box 525. You hear singing coming from Buzzbox 525. Though crawlers wine sweet and thresher ale fine, and moonstalker moonshine is grand, there is nothing so dear as a thistlebear beer, and soon I shall have some on hand. The hatch is open and awaits the 4 grizzled scalps as you hear the song repeated over and over. So you got the scalps in. That's so great. What? Well, yes, I suppose you have realized I can speak to you without the materials in the machine, but I was telling the truth when I said that they were broken. See, in addition to being communication tools, the buzzboxes also brew and distill fine liquor. Sorry for any deception, but the night elves do not appreciate my liquor trade in their towns. I put something special in this box to show my gratitude for your efforts. Enjoy. So he was getting drunk the entire time. Shame on him. Tricking me. Okay. I got an achievement for exploring all of Darkshore. Oh no. Lunacy, you are here. Good. We have matters to discuss, you and I. The Master's Glaive. It is strange that the Naga are here in Darkshore, but stranger still are the Twilight's Hammer. That cult worships the old lords of the earth, lords defeated long ago. The Master's Glaive to the south is a place where such an old lord fell. Go there and look for more Twilight Hammer cultists. Take this vial of scrying. Use it to create a scrying bowl. After searching the Master's Glaive, then speak to me through the bowl. So gather information, then use the vial of scrying to create a scrying bowl. Use the bowl to speak with Onu. Ah, Druid, how may Onu assist you? Thank you, Lunacy. It is strange, though. The Archdruid always seems in such a hurry. The forest knows that all shall come to pass in the appointed time. Shando Stormrage understood that. So that quest there is an escort quest, so I'm not going to quite pick it up yet. I'm going to first go back into that little pit there with all the cultists and do that quest and hopefully get them to drop that special item that starts another quest. Okay, that was an easy quest. I only barely got down here. It's like he wanted me to like poke my head in and be like, yep, there's cultists here. Oh boy, they're respawning quickly. Nice little proc. It is nice that because I've been leveling up my character, I'm starting to get like procs and stuff. It's more enjoyable with a more complex set of spells. gonna just do a quick lap around here and see if it can drop. I know on my classic character, it took a while for me to get, but it was also when I was more appropriately leveled for this area. But I probably killed like 200 of these cultists. I wonder why they defaulted to me. Interesting. I'll lay down the scrying bowl, the master's glaive. The Twilight's hammer is at the master's glaive. Unfortunate. The old lord impaled by my glaive is long dead, but that does not mean slivers of his power do not still remain. The Twilight's hammer must be seeking this power. The Twilight's hammer's purpose at the master's glaive is not known, but it must be dark. Search through their camp at the glaive. Search for something that may teach us their intentions, for we must learn their intentions before a plan is made. The book is hand-printed in an ancient language and illustrated by a master artist. Return to Anu. Peering into the Twilight's tome is maddening. Text begins to swim and dance after only a moment's glance, and once beautiful scrollwork twists into grotesque shapes. Tearing away one page of insane scribbles is all that is possible before a swoon overtakes you. So of course I have to bring that back to him. I am gonna try and get that to drop though. I was really hoping I could do it or it would drop quickly. Just so I don't have to like get it to drop and then start a new video. Oh snap, there's a chest hidden here and it's not locked. Nothing really spectacular or anything, but I totally would have walked by that. I'm gonna kill these last two guys on the way up here, and then I'll have to farm it off screen. Yeah, no such luck. So it'll have to be in the next video. So I'm going to return the page from the cultist book to Onu. Lunacy, you return. A chaotic primal magic surrounds this parchment of scribbles. I sense the work of the old ones in it. Let us hope it reveals the purpose of the Twilight's hammer in Darkshore. Onu studies the parchment from the Twilight tome. Onu is struck by unleashed magic. Is that it? Just The parchment you found at the Master's Glaive is a page from an ancient text written by elves. It is heavily cursed and tainted by the corruption of the Twilight's hammer, but it seems the cult is using ancient elven magic to bring their old masters back to our world. Travel to the ruins of Mythestra to the northeast and search for ancient relics among the grass and broken stones. Through their study, we may divine how the Twilight's hammer intends to exploit the magic of the elves. So he wants me to go way up there. And since my last video, I've actually changed where my hearthstone is. Since I got the faster riding, it's now in Dalaran, so I don't know that I'm going to be hearthing as much. Maybe toward the higher level quests when I get to them. But I made sure I had the faster riding speed before I did that. But it just makes more sense to have easy access to Dalaran. There's all the profession trainers there, and there's portals to like all the major cities, so it just makes a lot more sense to have it there. Yeah, so I'll probably read these out and then cut the video and then try and farm that up and start my next video. I might even go and get the relics from up here while I'm doing that. Ooh, Briarthorn. Just because it's kind of a lot of running back and forth. Did I? Must have passed it. Wow. I'm not used to the fast mount speed, I guess. A lost master. I can't in good conscience permit you to seek Volcor until I've crafted that cloak for you. These will do nicely, Lunacy. I shall set to work on the cloak immediately. Give me a few moments, then return to me. Oh, one more thing. After you've used the enchantment on the cloak, you'll be limited in your interactions with others. If you can help it, do no more than speak to others. Much more than that could dispel the illusion. I shall get started right away. Now, where was my thread and needle? Ah, it is. The cloak is complete, Lunacy. The time has come to find Volcor. I can only hope we are in time. The cloak's magic, once invoked, will not last long, perhaps 5 minutes. It will be up to you to know when to use it. I would suggest waiting until you find Grimclaw. If what he has told me is true, you will find his master in a cave south of here. Grimclaw will be alongside the road waiting for you. Signal to him by waving when you see him, and he'll point the way towards his master. Terenthus begins to cast a spell as you take the cloak from him. Go now, Lunacy. Find Volcor, and remember, the magics protecting you will fail if you interact with anyone, save for talking. And that would be if I used the cloak. I don't think I have to necessarily. Gathering the cure. Have you got the reagents I need to make the salve? The deer aren't getting any better on their own, so we better hurry to help them out. This is good, Lunacy. So much so that it should be enough to make some ample doses of the salve. At least enough to start to make a difference. Making a cure for poisons can be quite difficult at times because each one often requires a very specific antidote to counteract it. Imagine being able to cure a poison at will without having to worry about the exact ingredients of what the antidote must be. Now, let me get to work on this. Curing the sick. The amount of salve made out to the reagents you brought me is good enough for 10 doses, Lunacy. While I work with the village to try and make some more salve, I'd like you to help us get a head start. All around Darkshore are sickly deer. Use the salve on them and cure their mallies. Dendrite Starblaze in Moonglade will want to talk to you when you're done, I'm sure. Please extend Auberdine's thanks to the Cenarian Circle there, and let me say thanks to you directly for the help you've given. So this is where I'm going to end this video. Like I said, I'm just gonna farm up this quest item and probably, well, I might film myself for the relics since there's something along the way there. And I'll have to grab some sickly deer as well. So I'm probably just gonna go down and farm up this quest item and run myself up here and then start the next video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I hope you have a great night, and I hope you have sweet dreams. Bye.